Well, you're on the champion fight already. I've been on a little break here. Well, plus I like to only play when I'm streaming, so we're a little behind. But thank you for the heart me. Where I left off, went to Pokemon Tower, got the flute, got a Snorlax, which I don't know why it's taking for a million years. Oh, we skipped everything that's important. Okay. And we left out the game corner. But we're going to leave the game corner. Oh, my live is restricted because there might be suspicious activity that violates our integrity and authenticity policies. I submitted an appeal. We'll see how that goes. What does your team look like right now? My team, I don't really have a battling team per se, but we have Blastoise, who's very high leveled. He's pretty good right now. And then we have Meowth, who's really just here to pick up and do shenanigans. Fun little tidbit, I interviewed the voice actor of Meowth, the original voice actor for the anime, today at work for my little show Bits and Boards. So for today's episode, the goal is to beat Koga. Get out the guidebook too. Forgot about that. But we're going to beat Koga. And then we're going to go do Safari Zone shenanigans. This guy has to say it for us. Champ in the making. Fuchsia's gym is a tricked up place. It's riddled with invisible walls. Koga might appear close, but he's blocked off. You'll find gaps in the wall to reach him. Now there's a little trick here. If you look at the tiles, the ones that have these little corner spots, these are the ones that actually are the walls. So if you pay attention to that, you're good to go. But I am going to battle the trainers anyways because I'm extreme like that, and that's what I like to do. Should I do Caden? No. It's funny, this gym is a psychic type, or poison type gym, but they have psychic types. But it's the original Pokemon, so like not much to expect when there's not a lot of Pokemon to go off of. But this gym is pretty high leveled. Wow, okay. That hurt. We'll send in Blastoise to finish the job. Meowth, I guess, is just going to be an XP. Which is okay. I'm okay with that. Ow! Giving Blastoise Bite permanently has been helpful. Gives him a tiny bit of coverage. Well, the best part about this is we're right next to the Pokemon Center. So, we can just run back, he'll call it a day. Extraordinary. It wasn't extraordinary that you poisoned me. Or whatever. We will get that taken care of. It's so silly. The moment I hop on live, it restricts my live. But I think maybe it appealed itself. I don't know. It's always something. Welcome back. We are playing some good old Pokemon FireRed. I'm going through the Fuchsia gym. We just got some poison, so I left, though. And thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. TikTok decided to restrict my live for some reason. They said that it goes against their guidelines or something. So I put in an appeal. We'll see how far that gets me. I'm not too worried because if people join, they join. If they don't, it's whatever. But they said they can't have all this. I was saying when I started the stream, I interviewed the voice actor of Meowth from the original season at my news station today because I do a little segment called Bits and Boards where I just talk about like local gaming and esports scene, but a little bit wider picture as well. I've interviewed game developers who are from like Canada and stuff like that over Zoom. And that was fun. We chatted for a little while. By a little while, 30 minutes. But that episode will be out next week if my my calendar is correct. I don't remember the exact flow of everything. But I'm pretty sure like I'm an episode ahead. And Bits and Boards will eventually when I leave, it'll end. But so my boyfriend, he goes to college for informatics, and I don't really know a lot about coding and everything. I think it's cool, but like it's definitely not for me. I'm more of a like visual artsy kind of person than a coding construction sort of person. Like video is definitely my thing. So when you say software engineer, oh, I have visibility restricted again. Detected suspicious activity again. I don't know why. Whatever. I don't know what would be suspicious about playing Pokemon or whatever I'm talking about. But when you're a software engineer, yeah, I don't know what's up. So you either work for a company or like a government or something and put together like their internal services when it comes to their systems. Either doesn't have to be an app per se, but like login portals, or that's my understanding. I could be totally off. Okay. I was somewhat close. Other than like this field that I was in, so when I was in high school, it was between going to school for, well, taking it's called BOCES out here. It's like a career center, tech center. So like you go for half the day and do classes. But you do a class for half the day in like the field that you want to eventually be employed in. So it's really good for like if you're not a big fan of school, like you have something to look forward to that's something you're interested in. So it was a toss-up between going to BOCES for digital multimedia, which is the photography and art stuff that I ended up going for and doing college for, or the whole informatics coding world. And I was tempted, but I don't know. I like the artsiness of like the camera work compared to just coding. So that's how I ended up. I almost went down that path, but I ended up not choosing it. I always like I remember telling my boyfriend like months ago, like why don't you just code a game, and I'll like write a story and like make some very simple like pixel art, and we'll call it a day. We'll have fun. But obviously that takes a lot of time. My appeal got approved. We'll see if it's like for the third time I get struck down. But yeah. Coding. I installed RPG Maker, a couple different versions. I got them on sale, and RPG Maker is like it's interesting to me. Oh, I don't want to give them something. It's interesting, but it's just I don't know. I'm definitely coding isn't really like my interest, and I know you don't have to code for that, but I definitely know my interests lie with like visuals instead of the behind the scenes back end. Gamer Edgar, back when they had whips in Pokemon. Well, Meowth's here for some experience, so we're going to switch out right away. I haven't made pixel art in a little while. I like using Asaprite. If you're familiar with that, I probably say the name wrong, but that's a fun one to make stuff on. I've like taken some like pictures. I did a. This is kind of sound very convoluted, but I took a picture of like a broken down aqueduct area out where I live, where we used to live, and then I made that into a painting for my art class. So I did the picture for a photography class, painting for an art class, and then I took that and made pixel art out of it, just for fun. I'll have to find it. It's on one of my drives somewhere. But like that's why I love like older style games, and like I love that Fire Emblem uses the pixel sprites, because like super realistic graphics, like that's not always the fun of it. It's like I like the art of like just pixel art. Like that's fun for me. The only thing that's sad is like obviously using like it's kind of the same thing with Overwatch, right? Like you use the Pokemon that you like, but you don't ever get to like see their full artwork. Because you're always looking at it from the back, or like Overwatch, you're looking at their guns. So it's kind of that. One of my friends, I don't remember if she made it for me or if she picked it up from one of her friends, but she got me a perler bead of Leo from Fire Emblem Fates, like his Dark Knight model. I heard the notification go off. Let me pull it up on my phone. That is pretty. That vine work is pretty intricate. Intricate? The helmet's cool. Wow. Okay. You really get into it. That sword is like cutscene worthy. That is pretty cool. I enjoy art like drains me, but like video editing I enjoy. And I look at that as a kind of art. Like I can't like paint or draw for too long. I love Severa. I married her in Awakening. And I had her marry Xander in Fates. I might do a run with Mailcorn and Severa eventually, or Selena. You're welcome. I like her character a lot. It just kind of, I don't know. The broodingness speaks to me. I think it's fun. But, I kind of wish they changed her up a little bit more in Fates. And they gave her a little more character development. But it is what it is. It's okay. I could probably get away with a bite. Or at least one payday. It's gonna boost his attack stats, right? See, it boosts his attack, but it doesn't boost his special attack. And Psychic is a special attacking move. So wouldn't that not... I could be wrong. I could die right here, which is if I do, it's okay. Oh, we lived. Yay! I've already like got it planned out when I do future runs of Fates, which we're still in the Conquest run. We're towards the end of the Conquest run, but we still got a ways to go in that. I want to do a run with Female Corrin and Benny on... beeping. I want to do a Female Corrin and Benny in Conquest, and then I want to do Male Corrin and Severa. I already did the run with Male Corrin and Niles. So I think those three are pretty good for that whole pack. Actually, I lied. I want to do Male Corrin and Flora on either... I might do a Revelations, actually, so I'll keep it that way. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Welcome in. We are doing some FireRed today, not Fire Emblem. So, back to... I decided to do FireRed today because it's just, like, it's a game where it's not much energy that goes into it. You're just kind of button mashing through the story, and I'm just rambling. I will get to Rev. I will do it. Slash is very good on me now. I will definitely do Revelation. So I already did the Birthright one, and that's completely uploaded everywhere. Well, it's not completely uploaded on TikTok yet, but other places you can find that full playthrough. You can also find the full Awakening playthrough, though I'm missing like the first part 1 and 2 of Awakening because I was recording like over my 3DS instead of like through my computer like I do now. But sorry, Meowth, cannot evolve. I will do Revelations. I want to beat FireRed along with Conquest, and then while I continue FireRed, do Revelations as well. I didn't battle that guy, did I? Nope. So, I will do Revelations on normal, and that thing will give the series a break for a little while, because I want to go back to it and do hard. But I think what I'll do is I'll like, once I beat Revelations, I think I'll put a lot of effort into Mugenics. I think I would like to get a lot of playtime into that game. Either that or Advance Wars. Because I've already started Mugenics. I could, like, just, like, put it on the back burner. But Mugenics has a good humor to it. And I enjoyed it. I do enjoy it. And then I do have Advance Wars that I picked up the physical copy of for my Switch. So I would like to do Advance Wars. I have no interest, though, in playing, what's it called? Three Houses or, Engage anytime soon. Yeah, it's, I've had this shirt forever. It's her Feed the Beast shirt. It's very worn. I know you can't see, like, too well, but it is very, very faded. I can zoom in and then, like, go down. Like, see how broke? Look how crusty her face is. Look how crusty. She's been through it. Kim has been ran through. Mugenics is very good. I recommend Mugenics. Woo! The gameplay's fun. I like it's really pick up and go because the run system and like you don't keep the cats long term. They eventually like age out and die, like they don't have to die, but you give them away and they're like gone. Like you have to do that to like keep. It's a roguelike. It is fun though. I do recommend you getting it. The creator jumped in my stream twice while I was playing. I wanted to ask him to do a interview with me for Bits and Boards, my news station show that I do, but he didn't really stay long enough, and I was just trying to talk to him because he was talking to me about the game for like 2 seconds, and then he left. I was like, oh, I didn't get to say what I wanted to say to him. Even though I sent him an email before the game came out, and of course he didn't respond. He's got bigger names pestering him. I don't think he cares about a little TV station, even though we're not little, but you know what I mean. I think I beat the guy up here, right? Yeah, I definitely did. Okay. Honestly, I think we're ready to take on Koga, right? We beat everyone? We beat these two. Yeah, this is Koga. Got it. Alright, let's just heal up really fast. I'm not even going to bother with Meowth too much. I'm just going to, like, throw him to the back as soon as we do in battle. Master Ninja, does he have the Replicate and Shuriken Fair abilities? Because if Koga was in Fire Emblem Fates, he would be broken. Because any ninjas in those games are very good. Alright. Goodbye, Meowth. So, and I want to play Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, because I haven't played those games yet. I played a tiny bit of Path of Radiance. So, I need to figure out if I'm going to do Fire Emblem more. I'm at this point where, like, I don't want to play games when I'm not streaming, because I want to play them for the first time, like, and just play it on stream. So, that's, like, my big struggle right now. Is do I wait to play a game? Or, you know what, we're going to use Rain Dance and hope for some big hits, because he's going to keep minimizing. Look up the roses in my gift gallery. Insanity. I don't even know how the gift gallery thing works, but thank you. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. I haven't seen you in one of these streams in a while. Let's do the water gun now. Alright, let's see what this gift gallery thing even is. TikTok is insane. Alright, we got the 20 rows. I don't know if it ever, like, resets. A light up number, it's lit up. Okay, so you have the title now. So anytime when you comment something, you have the rose gift thingy with Bobby. I don't know how it works. But when you comment, I think something pops up now. You are one of my elite employees. I don't even know who he's sending out, but we have a overpowered blasters. We're fine. I never use the saddest moves in like the main game, but we live together. And he's not home right now. But he's going to be home later, and we're going to play some games together. So, we were going to play games yesterday. So I streamed yesterday, and he was home. But he's been sick. Yeah, so I accepted a new job, weekend anchor position at a station in the same market that I'm in right now. So, at the end of the month, my contract with my current station ends, and I'm going to be working at the other station for in the weekend anchor role. So, thank you. It's what I really wanted. I want to be weekend anchor for a while. I do not do scary games well. I will not be playing Resident Evil. I'm sorry. I would play Luigi's Mansion. I have it on DS, you know, the 3DS one. I beat that one. I have the original on GameCube as well. As a kid, I was scared of Luigi's Mansion, if that gives you any idea. And that's not a scary game. But, like, it's a GameCube game. It's dark, you know. But I would play Luigi's Mansion. I haven't picked it up yet on the Switch. I might get the physical copies. I think I brought it before. I went on a whole, like, spending thing where I picked up a bunch of physical games. Thank you for the lucky lenses. You don't have to do all that, but I appreciate it. Do I want to use Hyper Potion here? Yes, why not? I'm going crazy with the gifts. Crazy. Craziness. Don't go too crazy, though. The games I didn't pick up, though. Luigi's Mansion, I didn't pick up any of those for the Switch, which I might reconsider. I enjoyed Luigi's Mansion 2, and the multiplayer was fun back in the day. And then I didn't pick up Mario U. I played that on the Wii U, so like it's whatever. And then, oh my god, I've just been I just want to get the game like over with, so I've just been grinding out Blastoise and Meowth. Meowth is for pickup. Once I beat the game, I'm gonna like breed some Pokemon. So that's when I'll actually invest. So yeah, the Mario games. Oh, and the Legend of Zelda games. I haven't picked up a few of those. I didn't pick up the sequel to. Oh, I can't even think of the names. But the Link Awakening is like remake. I didn't pick that up. I think I have to run all the way around town to get out of here. Yeah. And then I didn't pick up. Oh, I don't want to call it Twilight. Is there a Twilight port? I played Link Between Worlds. That was the 3DS one. I did like that one. I didn't beat it, but I got really close at the end. I enjoyed that. I like all these series, but like it comes down to time, right? I don't have all the time in the world anymore to like play all these games. And especially now I like to more play when I'm just streaming. The only game that I haven't been playing while streaming is Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy, specifically the one for the Switch, because I love the 3DS ones, and like that game, like I'm not really gonna be talking while I'm pressing buttons. So it's like, why stream that one? Unless people want to just listen to nice music. Okay, back to the guidebook, excuse me. This will tell us the exact path to go for the Safari Zone. I beat Koga. Alright, we gotta go into these houses. I think it's these ones. No, I don't think it's these ones. We'll talk to them. There's certain houses that they tell you, I think this is the teeth guy. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get him his gold teeth to get strength. It is a good game. Like, that series was so fun. I don't know if you've played it, but it is very cute as well. And then this guy gives us the good rod. And we have all the fishing rods. There's a Dragon Quest one that came out, but they never ported it. So, to the West, or localized it in the West. So you have no access to get that game. I don't think cutting this does anything. Because I don't think there's anything behind here. There's just more... Oh, well, I guess that's how we get the Safari Zone. What is this building? What is this building? Just researchers? There's probably some way to play it in English, and you don't really need to play it in English anyway, so if you can pick it up like through the Japanese eShop, you can probably, if it even is on the Switch, I think it is, but you could still like play it and get through the game probably fine. But, you know, why can't we have it over here, you know? Alright, we got to cut on these trees to get this Safari Zone. My first run of the Safari Zone, I really just want to get all the items as much as I can and then get the strength TM. I do want to do some Safari Zone hunting, so we will run around and do some hunting. I think most of the stream will be Safari Zoning. Okay. And we have lots of money. I wouldn't mind hunting Chansey. I would cry though if we didn't get if we got a shiny and then I missed it. Okay. There's nothing in the house. So yeah, now we just have to follow the path. So it wants me to go up and over. Yes, it does. Okay. Well, we're going to go for the grass. Because I wouldn't mind trying to find some Pokemon. It's like 5% chance to appear, isn't it? And then from there, you have to, what's it called? It's like a super low chance to get. So, like, from my understanding, like, as it just said, rocks make it easier to catch. The bait makes it so it's more likely to stay. So Pokemon we don't really care about, we'll just throw some rocks at them and then hope it makes it easier. Female has a gentle temperament, and its ultrasonic cries have the power to befuddle foes. Nice, nice. This will be a good way to beat our Pokedex too, because that is in need. Now where are we? We are down here. Okay. We just gotta go straight around. There's no items in the beginning area, so we're good to just go this way. And then there's an item here. Leaf stone. We don't have surf yet. I don't remember when you get surf, so that doesn't really matter. Was that Chansey cry? And then we get this though. Get out of here, Paris. We don't need you. Paris is a good HM Pokemon though for the early game, but you can get Paris and Mamo. So okay, these are some good TMs though. I've never used Execute. I wouldn't mind using Execute because I know like Executor is a strong Pokemon. One thing I want to do eventually is stream Pokemon Rumble with friends. I think that'd be so much fun. But getting everybody over for that is the biggest challenge. Are we not going to catch it? We threw a rock at it. It's a pile of rocks. Okay. Alright, we gotta run to the corner. There's an item in the corner here. Need a Reno. We don't want one of these either. Rock. Throw another rock? Feeling risky today? Oh, it ran away. I just want to make my chances as high as possible. And, like, Nidorino's just going to come back, so, like, it's fine. Yeah, execute again. Rocket! Hello, hello! Thanks for hopping in. I can never say your name on stream, but I saw you hopped in. I was going to say something, but I don't want to. I already got two times my live got restricted. It appealed both times, and it worked. But I can't risk it. I can't risk it no more. But you were good luck. We caught execute this time. Even though it appears to be eggs of some sort, it was discovered to be a life form, more like plant seeds. Oh, full restore. I don't think this house has anything, but we'll walk inside just because. How many did you catch? Okay. But Chansey isn't even really like, I mean, you can do the whole strategy with like Toxic and Stall and whatever. Rest House, that doesn't matter. Cool. Okay, we just gotta run through now. That's the spirit. Oh, I don't want to throw a fireball. I want to throw the rock first. We'll throw a rock next time. A rock at you. Okay, well, the rock didn't win. Okay. Now... we got a ways to run, okay. We have an item to get all the way through this. Oh, did I wink? That was very forced. I look like I'm in pain. Going through it. It hasn't been a bad week. It's been okay. I've been working solo every single day, though, so it just means like I film my reports myself. And like today's report, there really wasn't any B-roll. So, I had to like not shoot too much, but like I had to search for stuff in our drives that like lined up with what I was talking about. Oh! We got Chansey. We got Chansey. Okay, what do we do? Do we just throw balls at it? How do we do this? How do we do this? How do we catch Chansey? Do we bait? I think what we do is we bait it. We probably bait it, and then we, because it should work better. My boyfriend, I get a little. I not that I get it. I get a little cranky. What do you mean it fled? I get a little cranky sometimes when he's behind the camera because he doesn't really like. One time I had him help me film a video for my socials, and he didn't realize I wasn't in focus. He's like, "Yeah, you look fine," and I was not in focus. I'm like, but yeah, no, my boyfriend, he does not want to be my cameraman. Love him to death, though. That was horrible. Next time, Chansey, we're just throwing that safari ball. We're not playing around. Still waiting. I don't have one of these. I don't want to use the ball. I wanted to throw a rock at it. I'm just clicking the buttons too fast. We'll just throw another ball at it. It's fine. Chansey said, I know what you are. I know what you are. That's what Chansey said. Another rest house. What do these people have to say? Hello? Hey. It's because you give it certain stones, silly. Okay. You look great, sweetie. I don't look great, actually. It's okay. We still love him. Even though he had me looking like a blob. Oh, me oh my. Okay, we just gotta run down here. We already caught execute. I would be so cool if I get a shiny though from here. I've never caught a shiny in FireRed Leaf Green or like any of the GBA games. So eventually I will go for a shiny. Okay, we're here. I don't know if we'll actually get it though because we're gonna run around a little bit. Okay, we got the gold teeth, which is what we need for the item. The HM. Double team. I can't believe double team is a TM. Horrible move. Such a meme move. I mean, it's good when it works, but... Hello. You're the first person to reach the secret house. Well, I made a campaign for our grand opening. I was getting word that no one would win the campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. Hey, oh, we got surf now. I didn't know you get surf from here. Alright, well, I don't know why there's random TVs in here. Or not TVs, computers. At this point... Well, we can surf to the other side, and there's stuff to get. Do I have a Pokemon that can surf? I mean, I have Blastoise, which I don't mind teaching Blastoise surf. It's a good move. It's one of the HMs you don't mind teaching your Pokemon. You mean evolve? I know like you can't evolve Chansey to get the national dex, so there's that. Well, we're getting rid of Bubble. Goodbye, Bubble. So on the water, looks like we can catch... I don't remember if you have to fish for Dragonair or Dratini or not. I know there are options. Alright. There's this house. Let's see what's inside. Probably nothing. Tossing rocks might make them run, but they'll be easy to catch. We know that. Using bait will make them run and stick around. We know that. I liked it a lot. Well, sucks to be you. Oh, we can ride the bike. Ding dong, time's up. Oh, you know what's funny? We didn't get... There's one item we didn't get. Oh, there's a whole nother area to go to. Oh, but we can get... Now we can surf to it. Okay. We can surf to the other side. Alright, let's do it again. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So now we can go here and surf over. Oh, it lets us go to pretty much a lot of areas now. Okay. But we want this item, and then... Also, another thing, this guidebook doesn't show you all the items. They, like, made mistakes. But it's okay. Then we're gonna go here. And then... we need to hit the item right here. And then that should be everything. What's the sign say? Fair tips. Snow Exploration Campaign. The search for the secret house. So what the trick is, you go in a circle like this and you won't waste your move. Get out of here. The question is though, do we know what areas have what Pokemon? Because obviously it tells me in the guidebook, like there's Tauros, there's Scyther, Venomoth, Rhyhorn, Pinsir, Kangaskhan. I just don't know if I have to be in a certain spot to find them. So, that's the only problem. And just like that's gone. So now we play the run in the circle game. Go away. Technically, it's cheap to get Pokemon here. Because you compare this to, like, running out and getting a million Pokeballs, and if you're going for EVs. But it's also tough to get them in the Pokeballs when you can't actually attack them. And you're running into Executes. Let's also bring out the Super Rod. Not even a nibble. Now we're in the slow part. The hunting. But that's okay. Boop! Gonna get it? Gonna get it? There we go. We got, well, there's still no duo we have to get. And some other, it says there's Pokemon that are common, but I don't know. I don't believe it. Let me look up. FireRed, Leaf Green, Safari. Pokemon on the hook. Cerebi has a whole section on it. Okay, we don't have Psyduck yet, and Psyduck is actually a good Pokemon. That I want on my team because it knows the ability Damp. And Damp is really good because if you run into a Pokemon that's shiny that can blow itself up, it won't die. I'm surprised Psyduck's still here. Alright, what area are we in? There's 4 areas. Each one has different rooms. We are in... I'll figure it out. It's gotta be area 3 is my guess. Yeah, we're in area 3. So we can get Rhyhorn, Venomoth, Chansey, and Tauros. Surfing, you can get Psyduck. Super Rod is the one that gets us all the fishing. Even though there's no Poliwag. We will have to surf with the regular rod for Poliwag. So let's get that out. Oops. Register. Use. Not even a nibble. Okay. Now, at least now I know what is in this area. Because this guidebook, like, it's good for simple things, but sometimes it's just useless. Like, what do you mean you can't tell me the rates of the Pokemon? We got Psyduck already. Now we just need all of the other fish. Dratini has a 15% chance of spawning, which is not bad. So I think this is a good chance to get experience. Plus, when my boyfriend gets home closer to like 9 o'clock, we're going to hang out. So I'm not going to stream for too long today. He did mention once that if we were playing games together, that I could stream and he would be okay with that because he doesn't like the camera. But, like, you know, I don't want to make it. I understand, like, not wanting to be on the camera. So, like, I could be like, oh, sure, let's stream right away. Like, don't want to force anything, you know? I almost thought by maybe you saying that there was a shiny Psyduck and I missed it. But shiny Psyduck would be cool to hunt. And to fight. Goodbye. We don't need that. Alright, let's try the rod. I think what I'm going to do is every encounter I'll do the rod once to see if we get anything on the hook. Yep, there we go. I don't know how the catch rates work in this game. Honestly, I don't. I wish I did. Alright, Goldeen. Let's catch you. Goldeen would be a cool contest Pokemon. because it's just so pretty, and you have Sea King. So, if they ever port over our Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, that'd be cool to play. Eggs. As soon as we get Poliwag, which isn't hard to get, but we're gonna get a lot of Goldines from fishing, I will switch over to the Super Rod again. Like Magikarp is a good route only. No, it's not. I lied. I don't know why I said that. Magikarp is an old route only. Mega Starmie is an interesting character. I have no interest in using it. When I played Legends CA, I didn't really care. I like Mega Barbacle. It's so cool to me. It's like my favorite Mega. I enjoyed using him in the story. But you can't get... Starmie's not in the Safari Zone. So we are just hoping Rhyhorn comes back. And we're going to be spamming all of this. Because I need to get my Pokedex up anyways. I can't get the experience share because I don't have enough Pokemon on my Pokedex. And part of that is also because, as you've seen, I'm not leveling up any other Pokemon other than Meowth and Blastoise, so I'm not really getting any evolutions. There we go. We're just going to throw the Pokeball again, because last time it ran. It's a pretty rare chance anyways. Okay, we'll try again. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get them, which is okay. We did it! Strong but not too bright. This Pokemon can shatter even a skyscraper with its charging tackles. Here's the reporter voice for you. Fishing rod. Not even a nibble. More eggs. No, thank you. Oops, I don't throw a rock at it. Poor guy. Not angry enough to run away. Let's see. Alright, that was quick. Give me Poliwag, please, 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 please. Nope. French Goldine. If you've ever heard that in the anime. Nothing. Oh, the rates in Safari Zone. Nothing. Just spinning in a circle. Little monsters come up to us. Why did I throw a rock at it? The thing that's the problem is that, like, if I look at the TikTok screen instead of the Switch TV screen, there's a delay. So I don't click things properly if I'm looking actively at the stream. Poop. Or my controller is just acting up. Oh, for that anyways, we're good. There we go. I also wanted my Magikarp because I still need a Magikarp. Nope. If you can believe it, I haven't really gone fishing, so a little short on the dex there. Oops, I did it again. I don't know if there's just like a little like stickiness. Oops, stickiness this thing, but nothing. Don't need that. Try it again. Not even a nibble. Can we get something in the grass, though? Nope. I don't know what the shinies look like in this Safari Zone. I mean, shiny Dratini is very cute, but the chances of that and then actually taking it home to catch it, good luck, you know? But I'll just be happy if I can beat the Pokedex, and then I'll never return to this wonderful place. Run. Tomorrow I have a long day ahead of me. Not really a long day, but just like a day, you know? I have to get my oil changed, and then I have to go to the dentist, which is why I'm taking the day off. And then I gotta get my taxes done after that. Finally, Poliwag, okay. I'm gonna just go for the Pokeball. Please don't run. I actually am quite a fan of Politoed. Please stay. Okay. That was quick enough. Its thick black skin is thin and damp. A part of its internal organs can be seen through the skin as a spiral pattern. Not a damn. Do. I wonder why they decided to do like the evolution music for this. I'm trying to catch another Rhyhorn. I wouldn't mind. Can always trade it. Make future Safari runs easier for my if I trade over to my boyfriend, I can have the Rhyhorn. Because we don't need two, but when it's what, a 1% spawn rate? Where is it on here? No, it's 20%, but I don't know. We haven't really been getting it. Oh, I didn't need to use this rod. Well, technically I still need Magikarp. But we gotta switch over to the Super Rod. The Super Rod and hope. Oop, because I hit X. I keep forgetting the buttons on this game are different than the DS1, obviously. Got away safely. Pokemon. Not Pokemon. Bag. Super. Oh. Register. Use. That's quick. So with the Super Rod, we can get Seaking as you see here. And then we can get Dratini and Dragonair. Those are our options. Dragonair spawn chance, not too bad, but getting it is another question entirely. Yep. Goodbye. Unfortunately. Seeking spawn is a 40% chance, which he's on the same rate as Goldeen, so. Well, that's fun. I have tomorrow off as well, but because I have a dentist appointment and some other stuff I gotta run around and do. So it's not the most fun to get my teeth poked at, but it is necessary. What are you gonna do on your day off? Anything fun and exhilarating? Maybe we'll get Seeking, maybe we won't. There we go. It wasn't too bad. There you go. You wanna go out for dinner? I've never really gotten food out to eat in Glens Falls. I did that Wing Fest event. I think you're around Glens Falls, if I remember correctly. And there was a couple places I liked for their wings, but I don't remember their names at this point. I have to go back and watch that video. Do. More executes. Oops, I don't throw a rock at you. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've heard of that one, but like you said, it's new. I've been craving, I've been craving? Texas Roadhouse, the chicken critter salad. That's what I want. I want it so bad. So maybe this weekend I might convince my boyfriend we'll go to Texas Roadhouse. I thought that I wasn't really following the news story. I thought the one out here was closed like permanently because they had the fire. But they've reopened, I heard, so. No, I not really do like host streams per se. I would consider it if like I was playing the same game with somebody, but if I'm not doing like a co-op game, like there's really no reason to have somebody else on in the live. But I do eventually want to get people on and like play games together, but everything takes time. Another Rhyhorn. Right now, we're going for the Safari Zone Pokemon. So in this area, we can get Dratini, Dragonair, which I'm not too worried about Dragonair because it's going to be so hard to get. Who else? Chansey and Tauros. Chansey has a better chance to spawn than Tauros, if you can believe it. In the beginning area, we can get Scyther. You get Pinsir in Leaf Green. Now there has Kangaskhan in Scyther. Okay. So this area, Area 3, is the one that has the higher Chansey spawn. Area 4 has the higher Tauros spawn. So depending on what area you go into, you have a better chance of finding certain rare Pokemon. So pretty much once we find Chansey here, we'll go to the next area. More Goldeen. Just can't get enough of Goldeen. Okay. Nothing. Sorry, Goldeen. Spawn rates are so low. We're gonna be at this for a little while. Just a little while. spazzing out in the... Does anybody remember that Pocket Morty's game? I wonder if it still exists. I need to look. You would battle Mortys, and they had like rock, paper, scissors move weaknesses. I wonder. I don't have an Android anymore, but I'm sure my data would still work. Let's see. Rick and we're just typing Pocket Mortys. Pocket Mortys. The fact that that game came out was so funny. No, it's not on here. I wonder if it's gone. It was a free game, but you could buy stuff to like get certain Mortys. Because of course they had to make money somehow, right? Pocket Mortys, such a fever dream. Rick and Morty was a good show. I think they're still making episodes, but I could be wrong. I remember they had that whole drama. The creators. Oops, I don't want to... No! Don't give me this fish. I don't want it. Oh, bring another goldfish home. We can replace Lilith after she died on every run of Fire Emblem Fates. Put a Goldie in there. This is really peak gameplay right here. But going back to Fire Emblem, I got my Shigure finally, and he has 3 rallies on him. I'm hoping to get the 4th, because I'm going to have him marry Soleil, and he can get rally skill. He could have technically got it from his father, and then he could have reclassed into Berserker, and then his father could have classed into a Bow Knight and gotten rally skill, but I didn't want to put Arthur through all that. Even though I think a speed class wouldn't be bad for Arthur. Just to boost his speed growth. Because he is not the speediest character in Fates. Yeah, that was kind of the problem I had with him. Well, I don't want... That's what I get. Oh, we didn't catch it anyways. Get me out of here. I still don't really know my plan for Revelations. I'm thinking about doing, of all things, like a Hayato female Korin marriage. And the reason why is because then Rajat can get the Hoshido and Norian skills. It's the only reason. Don't care about any other reason. Run away. Because I think that would go pretty interestingly on her. Draconic Hex isn't bad on Rajat because her whole thing is if she's in combat with a unit she's already been in combat with, she gets her damage up. And so anything like shuriken related, stat reducing related, it just helps her. Oh, we got Chansey. Chansey's here. Think we're gonna get it? Start with the bait. Gone with her. It's gone with her. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's just try throwing this fireball. Okay. It's interesting. Dratini looks pretty purple on here instead of blue. I swore Dratini was going to flee. We're going to get Dratini? Dratini. Dragonite is actually a really good HM Pokemon. It can learn 6 out of the 7 HMs. No. The torture of the Safari Zone of all things. The Safari Zone stream. Do, 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 do. So thank you for the rose for all my efforts. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, that was quick. Chansey? I called it. I called it. Okay. Okay, okay. We're gonna throw it. We're gonna throw the ball. We're gonna hope for the best by just throwing the Pokeball. It was the rose. It lays several eggs a day. The eggs are apparently rich in nutrients and extremely delicious. I wanted to call it a swear word, but I behaved myself. Okay, we got Chansey. And Chansey is the 4% spawn here. So we are going to go to the next. We're in area 3 right now. We need to go to area 4. Or just another area. What area is this? This is area 4. You got a Tauros spawn chance here. And Doduo can be in the grass. Okay. So we're going to go for Doduo and Tauros. Oh, Bobby did it say about... Oh, it didn't say this was in the guide. Unfortunately, we can't go fishing and get these Pokemon here, so we're going to have to just wait in the grass. And get Dratini another time. Run away. Do. Oh, the Safari Zone. At least we got Chansey. I wonder if it has a Lucky Egg. That's why in this game you want to go after Chansey and catch as many as you can. Well, we got Tauros already. We just have to catch it, though. We're going for the rock. I don't care. We're trying it. We're low on Safari Balls. Ah! Okay, with the duo. We're throwing the rock at this one because it's a common spawn. There we go. Yeah. A two-headed Pokemon that was discovered as a sudden mutation. It runs at a pace of over 60 miles per hour. Give me Tauros, give me Tauros, give me Tauros. Another little goober. What else spawns here? Kangaskhan has a 1% chance to spawn. So that's also an option. We are obviously running low on Safari Balls, which is fine. Another game I want to play, Shimigami Tensei. I played the excuse me, for Apocalypse on 3DS, and I did enjoy it. But I never beat it. I think I would like to give it a chance. In case you can't tell, there's lots of games I want to play. I actually don't get around to playing because adulting. Venonat, we don't need that. Goodbye. Okay. I should have threw the ball at Tauros. I should have learned my lesson. Every other time I threw either bait or anything at it. It ran away. The Chansey. I should have known. I should have known this was going to happen. But hopefully we can get these creatures. Oops, I didn't want to throw a rock at it. Nidoran is angry, but it still stayed. Okay. Another one. Goodbye. A lot of purple Pokemon we've been seeing. Oops, I didn't want to throw a rock. Did not want to throw a rock. But that's okay. You all got any plans for the rest of the evening? Or tomorrow? Or any plans at all? For anything that's going on in your lives? Because this weekend, I don't think I'm doing anything. Which is fine by me. Totally fine by me. I'll stream. Tauros again, okay. Look, his legs look so stumpy. No, I didn't go for a shiny starter. I just picked Squirtle and ran with it. Ooh, is he gonna flee? No, he stayed this time. I didn't really... I hunted for Chikorita for a little while before, but it's just not really my thing. I don't mind like shiny hunting while I'm like also breeding Pokemon. I think that's decent. Like it's like a happy random chance to get a shiny when you're breeding for IVs. Did you go for the shiny starter or no? Okay, we got it. We just have one Pokeball left. Give a nickname? No. Box 2. Okay, we only have one Pokeball left, but we have to get Kangaskhan, Dratini, and Scyther. So I go to Area 2 and Area 1. Also, I don't know if I have Parasect. Interesting. Okay, well... honestly, at this point, I think I'm just going to... just throw the Pokeball and call it a day. Because we aren't going to get anything. Game over. It's fine. Let's take a look at what we got. An hour and almost 15 minutes of streaming. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's... I can't go from that way. I'm probably at a point where I can get the experience share now, but I'm not really in a rush. Alright. More Pokemon. I haven't checked out... I forgot Snorlax was here. Poliwag. Psyduck here is good because... oh, this one doesn't have a damp. He has Cloud 9. That's okay. Oops. What does this say? How do I do this? Interesting. Chansey! I don't think they have any items. I think it would show me. Yeah. Tauros here. Could probably learn Strength. He's just a strong Pokemon to have. Alright, let's go get Strength from the Mr. Goldtooth. Is it this house? Yes. Mega Man Battle Network also has you give the old man back his gold teeth, so... Thanks, son. You're a lifesaver. No one can understand a word I said. Not one. It's too ashamed to even show my face around the office, even. Give you something for your trouble. We got strength. Let's Pokemon move boulders when you're outside battle. Yes. Did you find the secret house in the Safari Zone? Because that's where you get served. Open this up. 2 strength to just Machop. We don't need to burden Tauros right now. Boop. So funny. Just put the disc on his head. All right, let's get our item. What's our reward? A rare candy. Wonderful. All right. Well, my boyfriend's on his way home, so we're gonna end it here. When I come back, we'll see if I do more Safari Zone action. I might give it a break, and I don't know. We'll see. But there's more adventure to be had. So thanks for tuning in, and I will probably stream again Friday night or the weekend. I'll keep you posted. For anyone who's not in the Discord already, let's share the link really quick. I think you're all probably in the Discord already, but we will share regardless. Where's the chat? The chat's gone. Interesting. Let me try some shenanigans. Hold on. We'll get the chat eventually. Somehow. I think we went on the other problem. Yeah, I did. There we go. So, there's the chat if you don't have the chat. So, I'll see you in the next one. Yeah? Oh, look, it went black. Interesting. That's so weird. Anyways, that's our cue. I'll see you then.